Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Tabletop Gaming. We're back with some more Dungeons and Dragons. Last time we left off, we fought a troll underneath a bridge. How original.
Hardly original idea. Well, you unexpectedly fought a troll under the bridge after making your way. So you set out to travel. You went forward. You got stuck in a bit of a storm. It's still heavily snowing.
Oh, I have a solution to that, by the way.
However, wait for it. When you crossed this bridge, but in particular, you got attacked by a troll.
We got attacked by the bridge keeper.
And the only reason why we didn't get ambushed by it was because Cayenne decided to go down and around.
Remember, kids, don't feed the
Cayenne's
trolls.
an annoying pain in the butt.
We fought
However,
it.
you did decide after crossing the bridge to turn around and fight it, which you did. Ending with Lumi kicking it off the bridge.
And then jumping
No,
down and snapping its neck.
No, she launched herself at it and set it tumbling down.
Yeah, technically kicking. She has 4 legs right now. If the legs go first, it's technically a kick.
So when
But
you...
the troll is dealt with. You have take a moment to recuperate, get Otto up from below, whatnot.
No,
That was all going on because Otto went down, got stuck down there.
Yeah, I got up
moment.
on the last turn.
Yeah.
So I'm still concentrating on the storm, right?
You can be if you wish.
I am. I'm going to move it past us, behind where we just came from. So it's no longer snowing on us and blowing crap on us.
Okay, that's not how the storm.
It says
storm
I
lightning
take
works.
control of the storm.
It's not that sense. It's poor wording.
Okay.
You take it's because there's a storm already there. What you do is like you summon from that storm.
I harness
You
it. Okay.
don't have the actual ability to move the storm.
Okay, so
in essence, you could probably
the correct term should
justify you being able to pull the lightning bolt down from further away than you normally would because it's coming from the storm that's in existence, which is much greater.
So I'm. Let me reword it so that it's more accurate to the way you want it. I am harnessing its power. I'm not controlling it.
Yeah, because that's an entirely different spell of higher level.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's like you can't actually shift these clouds. You just harness like what's there.
It does say I can shift
it.
the cloud, but it's the cloud that I produce. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. We'll look into it more detail. It'll make more sense.
Yeah.
The way I am seeing it is like there's a big storm cloud up there, and as long as you're underneath the storm cloud, when you cast the spell, that's the origin. So it's not. Because the spell says it's X amount of feet, like diameter kind of thing. Whereas this storm cloud is, well, you can't.
The specifics
based on limited vision due to the snow, but like even if you could see clearly, it covers a long distance.
Yeah, the specifics on taking control of a specific storm is different than like doing that, and it's still really confusing. So
yes, because what you're talking about is something is effectively what control weather would let you do, where you get to effectively change the weather.
Well, I'm not changing the weather. I'm just pushing it.
Yes, but you can change the weather by moving it around. And
yeah, that's true. Yes. I'm not going to fight you on it because it makes sense that I can't do that.
It's my world. You can't fight me. I am a god.
Yeah, there's no sense fighting the DM about that. There is no sense.
Right, anyway, would you like to resume your journey?
Yes, Plox.
On how you... you have been casting Water Walk a fair bit, haven't you?
No, I've actually been using it sparingly. I only usually use it once per rest. I did it twice this time though. I only have one more shot of it, as far as I remember. Let me double check. Let me double check that real quick.
No, it's because it's a ritual spell, so you can exchange time for spell slots.
I could. If you guys are willing. I mean, we could have a short rest right now, because...
It's not even a case of short rest. It's a case of it would take to cast this spell as a ritual would take about 10 minutes. But it only lasts an hour, so it's whether the group feels it's worth every hour stopping
I am...
10 minutes for you to do your little ritual.
I'm out of spell slots, so it would have to be a ritual.
Yeah, you can't. You're out of spell slots for the. I'm just gonna cast it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So, because effectively stopping every hour is going to slow your journey time
Yeah.
a bit. So, because so rather than doing like the generic 8-hour setup that you travel for a day, that distance covered would be reduced to the same distance you would cover in like 7 hours because of it would reduce your total distance covered.
Yes.
Because of the stoppage time, unless you travel for longer. It's a case of, are you guys actually in a hurry at the moment?
Nah.
You don't really have a deadline.
What's up?
No, I was going to... I don't know what I was going to say.
No worries.
Some words.
So yes, probably not doing it.
You're probably at this point,
We need an idea of where we're going.
You got bogged down for a couple of hours while the storm, the storm decided to go. Yeah, let's screw over everybody for a little bit. So you've already lost a good chunk of time for the day.
Mm-hmm.
How much urgency do you feel like you need to go with? I guess is the question.
Urgency to find shelter, yes. Urgency to get somewhere, no.
Yeah, are there do we know if there are any towns nearby? That's the first question.
Barader's a couple of days back that way.
Aside from Barader.
The problem is, this is uncharted territory, Mouse. Nobody has it on a map.
Or forgotten territory.
It's not. It's not where you normally find a lot.
We also need a direction to go to find the next relic.
Well, all we have is north.
And that's it.
Yes, because Avikaze and Thortrek haven't told us shit. Other than a direction.
Do you expect them to tell us everything?
The direction of where their friend, where the one we're going to is, yes.
Farista.
Yeah, because we got the name of the other place. But the northern area is a wide expanse of basically this.
Snow and mountains and ice.
At which point Lumi kind of like looks at you going, huh? With a huh face.
What?
In her cat form. Snow, mountains, and ice. How does she respond? How would a cat respond to that?
Wow.
She does a you see her glance with her face when you're talking about it. Up north is only mountains and ice and stuff, and it's
yeah.
It's clear you've never been this way. It's clear not a lot of people have ever been this way.
Wonder why?
It's inhospitable. Anyway.
Not to mention, we're in the back end months of the year where it's going to be cold until spring.
This is true. You are actually
I'm pretty sure we're in the first month of winter.
You are officially in winter now. You have entered the month of Telmos.
Oh, good. That means my winter fur is coming in. I mean, what?
Dive kick.
Ah.
Anyways, we continue forward looking for shelter.
Yep.
Yeah, let's continue forward.
So you want to you want to continue moving forward, looking for the next point of actual shelter.
Yeah.
Due to the harsher weather conditions that you're currently traveling in.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
I mean, there was the troll cave, but
That's actually not a bad idea. Can we search the troll cave? I'd like to search the troll cave. Trolls tend to hang on to stuff a lot. Otto's gonna try and search that cave.
This is assumptions. All assumptions.
Can we?
Otto holds back and says, "Oh,
It-
hang
it-
on, that's a troll, right? I'm sure he's attacked a couple of people. He might have something valuable, and we could probably use this cave as shelter."
The storm did delay our journey for a bit. And I'm not sure when we'll find the next bit of shelter. No one's been out this far. All in favor of searching the troll cave? He holds up his hand.
Otto raises his.
We've got 2 people.
Okay. Kyan looks out. Then looks up, realizes she can't see what time it is, and and it's just sad.
So currently we have 2.
Cayenne, Rill.
I'd imagine the dwarf would want to keep trudging. Stubbornly.
Dwarf is currently in NPC mode, so
Yep.
currently acting as a neutral party of either way. It's
Hmm.
fine. The weather's bad, so sheltering from it is good. Continuing to move
Cayenne
forward
doing?
is also good.
What is Cayenne doing?
Dude. She said, "Fuck it."
Is-
She's going to explore.
So are
To the
you
cave?
going down through the water then?
Yes, we should still have water walking.
Barely. I think we still had, like...
Isn't it
concentration?
ice?
No, it's water. We confirmed that
because-
last time. Yeah, we should have it for another 30 minutes. Just barely.
Yeah, it's just an hour.
So I'm gonna cross...
Oh yes,
This
it is up because it's not concentration. That's why when someone fell down, they landed on
So-
their ass.
That
instead
was
of into the
me.
water.
That was me.
Soho just walks past the water,
I ate shit. It sucks.
peeks inside the troll cave.
Cave's over here.
I'm gonna climb that. Go inside with you guys.
So
It's
You
relatively
guys-
small.
this time, deciding to make your way down and under the bridge instead of.
It's
You
rickety
clamber
and
up.
broken. Why would we want to risk that?
Again.
At least you're learning from your mistakes.
Otto doesn't want to fall again. And he made it as safe as he could.
jumps
so-
down.
There's there's an awkward smell of wet dog in here, or
Not-
at least what is the equivalent of wet dog smell
Not surprised.
lingering in this cave.
Hmm.
It's like the snow has piled up into the entrance a bit.
No amount of prestidigitation will get rid of that smell.
Agreed.
I don't know, it could be
Think we
worse
should
than
burn-
this. And he produces a whiff of skunk.
Please no.
But the advantage is it is out of the wind, and you haven't got snow falling on your head in here. However, it is just upon inspecting with the limited light that's getting through, just an empty cave.
Hmm.
So nothing at all, no supplies, no food, no
Don't see
nothing.
anything in here. Still, it's a good shelter, at least for tonight. If it is night, I couldn't tell. I'm not sure.
It's dark and gloomy.
Would my weather thing actually tell me what time of day it is?
No, it tells you it gives you a prediction on the weather, not
Okay.
time of day.
Well done.
It's the weather within a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
So it's not even like the whole 24-hour period. It's like the most awkward part you could have with that spell is if you have half a day, like half of the next 24-hour period is like exactly one set of weather, and the other half is exactly the other. Spell could flag you either. It would give you. It's like a general weather forecast. Like there is a high chance of rain today. So you guys want to settle in this cave?
I vote
then
we
for a
settle in the
while.
cave for tonight.
Well, we can't make heads or tails right now. Some of us have exhaustion, and a lot of us are missing spells and or health. I think that's a good idea.
Hmm.
That's out of character, by
If-
the way. But Otto says as much, basically. Just not
Okay.
sarcastically like that, because he's not like that.
So, what is the plan of action? You're cold. You're probably wet at this point, considering the snow hitting on you and sitting in your bits of hair and awkward.
Start a fire.
Yeah.
Right, how do you plan on making a fire?
Getting some wood and then using my druidcraft.
Okay. Wood from where?
That's my.
There was a
problem.
tree outside.
That is the problem.
Can we cut down branches from this tree?
The tree above the.
This tree.
It's fresh wood, that's the problem. Fresh wood doesn't
Right.
burn as well.
First, yeah, that is true, and it's also auto knowledge.
Mm.
I used to take survival craft, so I know what I'm talking about. You want to aim for like dead trees because they're usually very dry.
Then where do you suppose we find dead trees?
Look around. They're usually twigs and stuff lying around everywhere. Though with
In the cold snow.
I was getting to that. It could very well be that some of the trees around here have dead branches and things because it's so cold. You could try snapping it off. If it snaps off easily, then it's dry.
So while you're explaining this to Zoha,
Lumi just
all of a sudden you hear a loud crack
Did she walk across the bridge?
and a shortly after.
She walked across the bridge.
If you step outside the entrance of the cave, you can see Lumi is now. There's a bigger hole in the bridge.
Neat. We have to go down and around every time now.
Actually, that raises a good point. And he starts picking the wood off of the broken bridge.
Well, currently Lumi is standing on 2 broken planks.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the stuff that fell.
that'll work. I'll go find some dead branches on some of these trees that we can use for tinder.
And you want to try and get twigs and things. Okay.
Yes.
They're tall trees, so I would need a.
Acrobatics?
Can I use
That's-
jump?
You mean the spell jump?
Yes.
Oh, good point. What range does that give you?
It gives me 10 foot. I think so. I think that's what the spell does. Increases my
Is
jump
it double
height by
or
10 feet.
triple?
I think
I think it's a multiplier.
triple. Jump. Creature's jump distance is tripled.
And height, I think, is half the distance.
So 1.5.
High jump equal to 3 plus your strength modifier in feet. So you can jump with the spell. You would be able to get a grand height of 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wanna spend the. I think it's 1 charge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 1 charge.
You can do that. So you're kind of like
jump.
bossing
He casts
around.
jump spell on himself, and he just vaults off the ground and up to the branches to snap a few off.
So you're like reaching up and like grabbing the ends where all the twigs are and just like pulling down as like as you fall back down.
Yes.
Okay, in which case,
And I have slow fall.
yeah, so that's not a problem.
Cheat master.
Yeah, the only problem is whether you get fresh or dry twigs when you grab.
We'll find
And
out,
jump
won't we?
lasts a minute. So you spend the next minute kind of like jumping around, just kind of like
Pulling your
you're
best...
you're not an expert or anything in this, so you're just kind of like gathering as many as you can in the time that you have, like just like
just cutting them.
doing his best Tigger impression.
so.
Chop, chop, chop.
So the I'd say you would get you would even among like even if it's living wood, you would probably get enough like enough gathered together to work out some kindling and whatnot to get a fire going.
He gathers it up and carries it back. Otto, I got some kindling. He jumps down.
So, for the other
He
half,
shows them.
For the other half, would Otto be able to get enough wood from the broken bridge as fuel?
How do you plan on breaking more wood? You currently have 2 planks.
Okay. Well. So there's nothing more than 2 planks.
No, that's what Lumi got down so far. She jumped on this bit that was breaking to begin with. It's like 2 planks is probably not enough to last you the time you want.
Agreed. Let's see here.
Let's have a look. While you have a think, I'm going to check Farah's inventory.
That's what I'm doing too.
Should I just cut the bridge?
Considering it's
Wait, what?
unsafe, it probably should be a good idea, actually.
How do you plan on cutting a bridge?
Slicing its supports.
I just choose like spots. I think get like somewhere in here. There's a bust.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, there's a
here.
plank missing from here. Where?
Oh no! You're the plank that you're talking about is right here.
It's roughly here. No, the plank I'm talking about is about here, where this little hole is.
You said there was 2 planks missing in this hole.
Yeah, it was around here, next to this hole. Someone else.
Because you fell onto the water.
You
Yeah.
fell onto the water because you had water walk.
Yeah, the one I highlighted was the one that broke though.
Wait, did you put the green or the orange box?
I put the green.
Orange.
No, the orange box is the wrong one.
But,
Green box is the correct one.
I swear I can bring up the video and prove it. You even scribbled the highlight on those boxes. Anyway.
I'm just gonna.
I'm 100% sure, but you might have ended your move there before I said you fell through the bridge there.
No. My traveling would have ended here.
Either way.
And you stopped me here.
Either way, two planks are missing because they fell through. Should have fell into the stream, which is actually... It is actually flowing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna take.
It's not very turbulent.
Try not to get the water wet. Sorry.
Try not to get the water wet.
Wood. I'm having one of those days. Try not to get the wood wet.
I'm just gonna take chunks of like actual planks by cutting them free, but not killing the supporter, making it hard for us to be able to walk across it if we need to. Like having this, giant gap.
How are you freeing them? Brute force? Do you have an axe? That's what I'm getting at.
Knife.
You want to cut planks of wood with a knife?
Well, I would cut the rope.
That's good.
Otherwise, I'd be
using
using
the whole bridge. Or are you talking? Or like, are you talking like the?
I'm going to take out individual planks from the rope, but make sure that the bridge still stays connected. So like it's still passable. So like it's.
You want to try and take out like every other
yes
plank kind of thing.
By cutting the ropes, attaching them to the bridge.
I know what Faye's getting at. It's like it does make sense because if you think that the bridge is kind of like ropes like that, which are attached to either end, and then you got individual like this as you go down. Yeah. Kaya wants to cut through the ones that are dangling down, not the main ones that are holding the whole bridge up.
Yes.
Well, okay. Hi. No. Roll a d20.
Because I had G. Attached, it was a 14.
Okay. So you cut through the first rope, and it doesn't swing like you expect. So like you expect when you cut through like the one on the left that it would drop down and be hanging from the right hand side. It doesn't drop and swing that way. It kind of like just dangles down. And you realize that the rope is looped through 2 planks at a time. So like the rope threads underneath the planks and then goes back up.
Right.
And it doesn't, and the rope doesn't like just pull through. Like, it's not loose enough.
It's braided, so to speak.
Okay, can I make an assumption that this is going to take longer than I thought it was?
Yep. That's a safe
Okay,
assumption.
Okay, I'm going straight to the middle,
Right?
taking off my boots,
Right?
putting them in my bag.
Okay. So you now have very cold feet. As you feel the snow just sort of like melting.
Just cut it right down the middle.
You want to take out the whole bridge?
Yep, I'm now just making a very large
Okay.
ladder, for both sides at this point.
Right. So you kind of like using using your dagger, and you kind of like there going on the thickest thick rope that's holding up the bridge on the one side. And like after you're there for like a good minute or so, and as gets like the strands are like being cut through and it gets weaker and weaker, it's all like you feel the bridge starting to give, and then all of a sudden the rope that you're cutting just snaps because it can no longer hold up the weight. I'm assuming you took off your shoes because you're trying to stick to the.
Yes.
So, can I have an acrobatics check, please?
So wait, you need to take your shoes off to stick to things now?
No, that's how it's always been.
Oh, okay.
I can naturally stick to stuff and climb. It's just if I want to be quote unquote under the effects of spider climb, I need to have not shoes.
Okay, so the
Well, I'm thinking they're predicting and they're going to end up upside down, so they need to be stuck and they can't hold on with their hands.
fair
Yes.
enough.
Can I roll stamina to undo that fuckery?
To undo the terrible roll, yeah, you can. If you got a stamina, you can spend it to.
Cool,
reroll that.
because I still have 2. That's better.
That is much better. You find yourself like awkwardly hanging upside down, attached to the bridge, as it just sort of like swings back and forth for a while on the or at least the part that you're on. The bridge is now kind of like it's kind of that weird twisty bridge because as it gets towards where it's attached at either end, it kind of gets more level. But the bit in the middle that you're on is like just completely just hung up on by the one side now.
Otto's gonna climb up the side. Wait for Cayenne to get off the bridge.
Nope. Slice.
What?
What?
What do you mean slice?
Well,
The rope.
when you go out the cave and see this, the bridge is like no longer usable. It's one
Yeah,
side is cut and it's all dangling
I'm
down.
waiting for Cayenne to get off the bridge.
Cayenne's going to like cling to this plank in the middle and go over to the other side and start cutting the other side. Yep.
So
Cayenne
has no
it
spell
takes a
slots,
bit more
and
effort. It takes
Cayenne
a bit
has-
longer. Takes a bit
Cayenne-
longer this time because the awkwardness of being dangling and swaying.
Yep, and Cayenne has no spells slot, so it's either she goes across this direction or she tries to finagle herself across now rope and make it to get onto this side because these 2 planks are gone now.
Otto motions to Cayenne.
Gone.
Hey, wouldn't it be easier to just climb up here? And he raises a acidy clawed hand.
No, because if we want to use these as basically a ladder, or it needs to not be broken on one entire edge.
Ah, that's what you're doing. Okay.
As I
There's a sudden snap. Cayenne, can you make a dexterity save, please?
maybe. So
Uh-oh.
as I'm holding onto the rope and my feet are stuck to the bridge, I'm going to assume it Looney Tunes away.
So as it's on, like the other side suddenly snaps, it swings apart in the middle, and you're still attached to it. And it's as it falls down, it slams into the
side of the wall.
The bottom of it slams into this lower section here, sending you flying onto the ground below.
Right.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage as you land awkwardly on the floor, and you're not prone.
Cayenne, you okay down there?
But I'm guessing you're just gonna get back up. So.
Yep.
The other half of the bridge, you hear swings down and makes a loud splash as the equivalently now what is the equivalent of the bottom planks around here are like hit the water.
Okay, now I just pull up my boots, put them back on, and warm my feet with prestidigitation, and just go over or to now the ladder, and just start taking out pieces so that we can actually use it as a ladder.
Okay. So.
And then bring whatever I get over to here.
So how many planks are you aiming for, roughly?
Whatever half would be. So if it's
this is not necessarily an accurate. Assuming they're like 2x4s,
okay,
it's about 3 per 5 feet of bridge.
So 7?
Okay, so you want to add 7. Okay, so that'll probably be about.
Okay, so
5. I want to say like 5 minutes per plank to like cut through the ropes and.
Okay, so you said 3 every 5 feet.
There's about 3 for each 5-foot square.
Okay, and how far is the distance between water and this floor?
Oh, that is a bit off. Right, hang on. So, 30. So it's 35 feet to where you cut it. It'll swing down here.
Like, I remember you saying, like, down to here was, like, 15 foot or something.
Yeah, that side's... I think it would just be, like, the bottom ones. Because this bit here is pretty much just a straight drop, so you've got about 25 foot of bridge hanging down. That's about 15 feet, and then that is, like, another 10 feet-ish. This side's a bit lower, so it's like you got, like, the last 5 feet of... There's like it'll be like the last 3 or 4 planks in the water.
Okay, so
Rough estimate.
Okay, 3 by 5 is... Okay, 25 feet. 3 every 5 feet. I could. So if there's 75 going to this ledge specifically,
So it's five times 3, so it's 15. It's 3 within each 5 feet square, roughly.
Right, but since it's 25
that's-
from here to here, that'd be 7. That would be 75. So let's just go. Let's just go with 20.
3, 4. Right, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, roughly.
Oh, so there's 18. So yeah, let's just go with 8.
Minus the 2 that have already gone. So, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then definitely like 8. Just to leave enough that it would actually be climbable.
So without any help whatsoever from anyone else, it's going to take 40-ish minutes.
That's
So overall, like gathering the campfire, like gathering the wood, is basically it's going to be like the equivalent of an hour's work getting the fire up and running. You can use prestidigitation to dry off the planks and things, so that's not a problem.
Yep.
Then you've got like fire spells and whatnot, so lighting isn't a problem. But the collection of the materials and stuff is gonna be like, unless you want, you can shorten that time if other people help
I
you.
am helping.
So if you've got a knife or something to cut with,
I don't need a knife.
that'll be 20 minutes.
I have acid claws.
No foreign's gonna.
I have a dagger and a short sword and a scimitar. Basically, I have a lot of slashing weapons.
He is a
Yeah,
Swiss
it'll be
Army
about
blade.
20 minutes. It'll be pulled down to 20 minutes because, like, between like foreign or someone could like pull the planks up into the cave to make the fire with and shit, while other people are cutting it with whatever they have available to cut.
Soho's a Swiss
Mhm.
Army knife. He slices. He does julienne fries.
So effectively by the end of an hour, you've set up camp inside this cave, got the fire going. It's now nice and toasty in there, while the verse is the outside the cave, which is heavy snow and cold.
Yep.
And then you want to take a long rest within the cave itself.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 8 hours. There's no interruption, so I'm not gonna do all the rolly things.
yay.
So you guys set down for 8 hours. For roughly 8 hours in this cave after this. And that would bring you. Over the course of this, you can hear like about another hour after, we'll say another hour, somewhere between an hour and 2 hours after you've actually cut, like, from when you fought the troll, it's like you hear the wind outside picking up again. And the flames kind of like flicker as the wind rushing past kind of like whips around through the cave entrance every now and again. But you're plenty sheltered enough. You dry out your like cold weather clothing and stuff around the fire. You get yourself long rest benefits, and when you effectively wake up, the campfire is the only light, but it is very still outside.
Soho drops his exhaustion.
So yeah, Zoho's no longer got the exhaustion. Everyone can click the long rest button, get their HP back and whatnot. Spell slots and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It is pitch black outside, but it's
Oh.
very still and quiet. As the those with, as you can see that the snow has stopped falling.
I look up
You see the cave ceiling.
after going outside.
Yeah, it's probably about 11 p.m.
Neat.
Since I no longer have exhaustion, does that mean I also regain my stamina?
You will start regaining your stamina. So yes, by the time I think you'll be spending it, you would have had it back.
Yeah.
It is around 11 o'clock in the night. It's dark. I hope no one's wearing sunglasses.
Where am I?
Is it very, very cold?
You feel the difference between when you're next to your campfire in the cave versus the entrance where you're open, but now it's a lot stiller. Now the snow's stopped. So you wouldn't be like, it's not excessive. You might get a bit of a rosy nose kind of deal.
Is it colder now than it was 8 hours ago?
Oh no. It's probably warmer now. Slightly.
What do you all think? We will have to travel by torchlight.
I
see here.
Otto.
Don't have it. Don't have it. Just don't have it. Looks a little. Yeah. Do you have dark vision?
No.
I said
Yeah.
I'm. Looks at Lumi.
Oh.
As you look at Lumi, you just see that reflective, like, eye thing cat's eyes do. It's like as the light kind of like what limited light is getting in there is just reflecting back out. It's like nods.
Otto refers to his weather forecast. Can I can I specify a time?
No, it's just the next 24 hours.
That's what I thought. Okay.
It's a generic weather forecast. So like, if it's gonna rain most of the day, it'll tell you it will rain.
Okay.
Let's see. So you'll be looking into the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
More snow is on the way. Although not exploding like the last time.
So it looks like it's still gonna snow, but it's not going to be as bad as yesterday. I say we take our opportunity to move.
The goggle.
Alright then.
Tries to cast a spell one way. Ah, damn it! I knew that was too good to be true. Okay, well, let's see here.
I don't think me get goggles for packmates that can't see.
What?
The goggles. They do
Goggles?
nothing. Sorry, that's a.
Wait, you have... Hold on. You have goggles that can see in the dark?
No.
Otto is thoroughly confused.
But Real knows there's goggles that do what Real can.
Oh,
Let's
right. She
hear,
shares her dragon's abilities, and the dragon probably has dark vision.
Real
She's also
naturally has dark vision because she's an elf.
Oh! Okay.
I know
dynamic
what
elf.
Zoho doesn't know this, but at a character, I do know which goggles he's talking about. The goggles of night.
elf motherfucker, do you speak it?
Okay, so I poke Zoho's nose
Hey,
and Otto's nose. Why are you on
Yes?
GM? Why are you still on
Why?
GM?
Why are you on GM? That is a
I
good
don't
question.
know. I changed it.
look at your sheet.
I did. I changed it after the first one. Basically, now you both have dark vision for 8 hours. I'm staying close to real.
Yeah, it doesn't say it's on GM, so don't know why it's rolling GM.
Is it output all or GM?
No, it's
I
currently output all. That's,
I
that's
changed
the bit
it.
that's annoying.
Yeah, I changed it to output all before I pressed dark vision again.
So all you see is a tree with glowing eyes now?
Why are you a
Uh,
tree? Stop that.
It's a tree glowing. You're not a dryad.
Hmm.
As much as you wish you could be, you are not.
No, I don't want to be a dryad, thank you.
Right.
Right. So,
I
Zoho
guess-
and Otto's
Ot-
vision, similarly to when you were in the caves, kind of like slowly gets better, and you can see the other side of the river.
Okay, you two have fun with
in
that. I'm
great
just gonna.
grayscale.
You two have fun with that. Just stay in an area close to me
Okay.
because I don't need to see that far.
Oh yeah, yours is different as well.
Right.
So you've cast it on them, not yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Shall we get going?
Right.
I think the sooner.
Anything
we-
else planning?
Oh wait, Otto gets his health back, yeah.
I
Yeah,
did
off-
get my health back.
Then why
For
is
some
it
reason, your
so
token hasn't
showing
updated.
as token hasn't updated?
I hit the long rest button.
Oh, because it doesn't automatically. Oh yeah, because I changed
You-
the thing. You roll your hit dice and you get 1 back per hour. So currently it works out as you get you can spend all your hit dice and you would get them all back on a long rest.
So in
So
other
you
words,
would effectively be at max health. There's no unless you rolled like 6 ones. I don't think it's possible for you not to be at max health.
Hmm.
So you just have to manually enter it, which is
Oh.
easy.
Okay.
Done.
Wait, you did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make hit dice more required rather than just having long rest and automatically getting everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys set out in the picture night. Are you doing your water walk? Before you
For
go.
the first hour, yeah. I'm gonna ritual cast it in advance, I guess.
Okay, before you leave camp, you ritually cast water walk to make traveling through the snow much easier.
and now we climb the ladder.
You don't even need to. Actually, the ladder's just made it more awkward
Yeah.
because
Eh.
this ramps up underneath, but now the bridges fell down on it. It's in the way. But yes, so you set out in the darkness of the night. And you continue on your way. 11 o'clock at night. And dark vision is 8 hours.
Yep, it would be 7 a.m.
7 a.m. At which point it would be.
Light, probably, hopefully.
It wouldn't be light, but it wouldn't be pitch black anymore. It would be like coming into. There would be enough light around to not rely on dark vision. But you would still be dark enough that they would be in grayscale, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's dim light. That's the one. Dim light.
There's
By
stuff
the
that
You would
there's
be in
stuff in-
dim light by the time that you get the dark vision wears off. You wouldn't have to recast it. That's what we're getting at. And you continue following Lumi, who seems to still be following a very old, unused road until till the sun actually is out and managing to make its way out through the cloud cover. You have it's actually a nice, chilly but nice morning. It's like it seems to be like cold but dry, lovely. And as you continue on for the like main part of the early morning, so next couple of hours, until snow starts falling again. This time it's light snow though.
Hmm.
It's like it's quite it's quite the contrast compared to the previous day. Like this seems more peaceful and
Manageable.
yeah. If snow had feeling, this would be like the I'm nice and calm, chill today.
And like yesterday, when it's like,
And you continue. This effectively continues on. Well, are you going to push yourselves further? Because of how early you started, are you going to push yourselves further for travel?
Yes.
And if so, how far?
I don't know.
Because I need to check this. Because once you go over a certain thing, you run into new. I don't think it has any effect on you like the first day you do it.
Exhaustion levels. Like pulling an all-nighter. Technically, it's not a full day. We're only, like, slightly starting early, technically.
Okay, so after the first 8 hours, you start making checks. Each hour, you push yourself over.
I believe
However,
this is, like,
I'll
right on
probably-
the threshold.
So 8 hours would take you through to morning, and you're basically aiming to go. I'm assuming you're aiming just to travel as far as you can in the day without getting completely exhausted.
Correct.
So we can use. What we can do is everyone has at least 3 stamina, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
So if we say a stamina gives you an extra hour, that would mean you could get to 10 o'clock in the morning before having to make checks.
Checks for what?
Because
We're going
so
more
after
than
your
a day.
first so the way travel works is it's the same as a workday. It's an 8-hour time period. Once you go past that, you're then going into what they call forced march, whereby you're risking gaining exhaustion again, effectively, because you're again pushing yourself. But we can extend the time frame by expending stamina first, if you want to, which would put you up until 10 o'clock in the morning. You could then make checks, and the checks basically work the same way as the chase rules. It just starts really freaking low, so you're unlikely going to fuck it, but the more you push on, the more likely you're going to get exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, if you spend the stamina first to get you to 10 o'clock in the morning, I will add 2 hours on to be nice, because, wow, I'm not that much of a mean DM, and it gets you to like lunchtime, at which point you can decide whether you want to have a break and whatnot.
So you're going to at least get to midday effectively without having downfalls, is what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
That'll be fine.
At which point you can probably rest up, have a nice lunch in the light snow. Snowflake sandwiches.
With frosty cheese.
And then during your short rest, you can kind of like decide what people feel. You will get your stamina back. And make a decision on how far you actually want to continue to push for the day.
Sounds good. I agree with this decision.
I'm going to assume the group don't want to end up in the situation where their long rest is always at like weird o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes.
Correct.
And then just hovering around for like a few hours trying to. That's another thing. You can do you can spend more than an hour resting if you want.
Okay, so what we need to do is invent coffee, guys.
What the fuck, coffee?
And then immediately get like addicted to
So
it.
even if we like short rested for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, you can effectively like set up camp and just hang around the camp for an afternoon to level out the time frame, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a case of how do you want to continue pushing to get more distance, or would you rather just sort of like
take it easy,
take an easy afternoon and like at camp?
I vote we take it easy. I mean, like I said, there's no rush.
I said that, but yes.
Sorry.
We both said it, technically.
But yeah, I vote we take it easy.
Otto offers that it might be a better idea to continue forwards while the weather is in good standing.
Yeah, that would make more. Yeah, that would make more sense.
It's better to get ground while the weather is favorable than to get hammered when we're ready.
Yeah, fair.
Real. Farin's for the going ahead while you have the opportunity.
Psycho.
Doesn't want to get stuck out in a storm again. What's Real's decision?
Real.
Oh, God.
Real was staring at all this snow that she hates. I feel like Real hates snow.
What was
trying-
the first clue?
We're trying to decide: do we continue, or do we just sit? Do we continue while the weather is still good, or do we just sit here and wait until we can actually pass out at a reasonable time instead of waking up at 11 p.m.?
Oh.
Real's the ranger of the group.
Oh,
You
yes.
want to get out of that little dandruff. Is icky and wet and gets everywhere.
Oh no, she is a snow Anakin.
Okay. So, you spend some time like getting your breath back, making a decision, possibly having something to eat from your rations while you have
Yes.
the opportunity. And you decide
while the weather's reasonable enough to travel, push as far as possible. Probably without putting yourselves into into really bad way.
Mm-hmm.
So you set off again on your foot, and well, you've regenerated your stamina over your short rest, so we'll give you an hour. We'll give you an hour's travel plus your stamina, so 4 hours travel. Before you get to a point where you need to roll. So I'll have everyone roll at least once.
Oh, right
Con?
now?
So it's a con.
Con save for check.
Yep. Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have Warcaster. It doesn't apply here.
Darn.
Oh no, so
Hey,
Such a
look! I
no.
failed!
What?
I don't regret my decision.
Failure, buddies!
I need one from Real and Kaite as well.
Oh, shit!
No.
Oh, shit!
Maybe I should just do this more often and just like
Oh,
yeah, if I get you guys
no.
to travel a shit ton before you get anywhere, you'll exhaust yourselves.
Oh,
That's how I balance the game. I just like rig it so like you
oh
all...
my gosh.
So everyone currently has
I don't
one
think you
level
should explain
exhaustion.
how you're rigging it.
I'm not rigging it. I'm just saying it's like this is hilarious. This is so like maybe I should just do this more often.
It's a low failure rate, yet we all failed.
It's a fucking DC 10 at the first
Oh.
and everyone rolled less.
Doesn't help that we roll d20s.
No, but a DC 10 is a 55% chance of success before you apply your modifier if you have it.
Okay,
So
okay.
the fact that, and you all have positive modifiers, so it's just so like, holy.
I gotta give it an
okay,
in-universe explanation. We couldn't sleep well because the cave was stinky and awful.
I don't know. It's like you've just been traveling for a shit ton of time. That's all. Let's see whether I need to do foreign. To be fair, so foreign also fail.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, what's with the dice?
The entire frigging team failed this roll.
The entire team has one level of exhaustion, apart from Lumi.
Wait, she passed?
Really?
No,
She
she has
automatically
more. She
failed.
has more stamina, so she's.
That's hilarious.
She has higher stamina, so she can go a bit more before it rolling. That's all it is. I don't have to roll for her yet.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
God, the fu-
Zyka left.
I'm sorry. It's like the fact that every. Dear God, it's like
She might have
plus
just
2,
dropped, not left.
plus
Zyka! Zyka! Zyka's back.
Hello, welcome back. So, you guys start like it gets to about between 4 or 5 o'clock, and you guys start your legs start you start feeling the burn.
Okay, let's stop. Ugh.
Zoho's like, oh, my legs are hurting. This is unusual. Maybe it's for all this walking at someone else's pace.
Discord.
Oh my. Nah, Discord, stop doing that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
Right.
it.
So Zoho, are you actually saying it's like, are you going to initiate that I'm exhausted?
Let's stop. Ugh. I should not be this winded, and yet I am.
Lumi's going to walk up behind you and start pushing you forward.
My legs are starting to hurt. Please stop. Please stop trying to push me forward.
Are you So you're resistant?
Trying to.
Okay, roll on athletics.
Mm. Not 20. Where was this not 20 on the con save?
Yes. Where was this now?
What the fuck?
It's like you plant your. It's like stubbornly being exhausted. You plant your feet into the snow, and as it piles up under your feet, it acts as a brake for you.
I have strong calves.
You underestimate my lazy.
No,
Anyone
you
else-
underestimate
it's like,
my legs.
What's everyone else's reaction to this?
Diana somehow doing the wobbly walk, but it's actually very, very wobbly.
The
Oh
wobbly walk.
no. Why are you so wobbly?
Walking in snow is hard.
That's okay.
I
I'm
thought-
assuming Otto cast Water Walk a couple before he left, and
Yeah, we ritual casted it, remember?
yeah, it gives you your first hour, which you can.
And that's it.
So you get an hour before. It's all right. Yeah. Okay. Failing to push Zoho, Luma's going to go over to Kyan, who's wobbling, and try and push Kyan forward as everyone's coming to a standstill.
Seems
Nope. No.
seems Lumi is very insistent that we keep moving.
But why though?
I don't know.
No, that's still Lumi. So I can understand her.
Almost there. Keep moving.
According to Lumi, we're almost
What?
there.
Wait, almost where? Where we need to go?
Next marker.
Next next marker. Next marker? What? Okay. Can we just stop for like an hour?
She shoves you again.
Well, now I'm
I
just
guess
now
that's a
I'm-
no.
well, now I'm just lying on her head.
Just
Lovely.
lying back on her head.
It makes she starts just like as you're just flopped on on her. She just starts like pushing you forward through the snow.
Just a skin mark through the.
You are now a snowplow. Congratulations.
Go! I just raise a thumbs up as I don't move my legs.
Yay!
Everyone else is probably watching this right now. Like just this trail of like in the snow that's like being carved out by.
Let's just keep going.
I follow the trail so that it's a little easier on my legs.
Yeah, same.
Okay, Lumi is very persuasive. Go me. All right. See. Yeah, that's right. Because you get a free hour at the start of each one. Did you want to cast it more times?
I'll cast
Or
it
was it
once
just a
more
ritual?
just to make it a little easier on us.
Like actual cast or
Well, we're on the move, so yes.
Okay. So just
If we're not
a
taking
spell
a
slot.
break, then it's going to take a slot, yes.
okay. So you get picked up. You make it to, and I just realized I haven't put people's tokens on this map yet.
no.
So it may be very, very dark. Give me a second.
It is very
A
dark.
high constitution, Otto. Welcome back to the turn order.
Why is it so dark on my? Should be brighter than this. Hang on.
Am I the only one with a black map?
No,
No,
I
it's
have a
'cause
black
I've
map too.
accidentally put.
He didn't put our tokens on yet.
I haven't put tokens on yet. That's why. Du-du-du. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry, I've got extra map bit at the bottom apparently. That's what's going on. Behold, daylight!
Are you sure? Because I don't see anything.
Daylight come and me want go home. Alright, there we
I
go.
see a black square.
I see a little silhouette of an ice doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Everybody's here.
Scaramouche, what you do?
What the fuck is this bridge?
That's a nice bridge. Very nice bridge.
Nice to meet you.
No, Urtap. Nurtap. I'm sorry.
I may or may not have flipped this image for the reasons I want.
Lol, kick,
Right,
meme.
so there's still a light flurry of snow. It's still a bit dim. But congratulations, this is the next marker. This is what Lumi was on about. As you pushed along, she effectively just eventually just scoops you up onto her fucking head.
Yay!
And you can continue forward. And auto casting water walk basically means this is a 20-minute journey. So you don't have to roll again. Which
Oh,
means less
look.
likely chance of failing miserably.
Do I see cabin?
Yes. Cabin is within line of sight. So you find yourselves coming across a much steeper area. It's not really a cliff, but it is a cliff. So it's a cliff. This time with an old stone bridge that, well, you can guess it's probably been here a while based on how long it's been.
Didn't
The
they
snow
say
is
this
settled
was...
on it.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The snow is settled, but it seems a bit more clear than it was the old dirt path you've been following. It looks way more sturdy than your previous bridge. Off to your right, there is you see a waterfall that is effectively frozen, but you can still hear the water underneath rushing down. And if you look down, when you're near the edge or on the bridge, you'll see that you can see the water, like the ice is, there's a thick layer of ice, but it's clear enough that you can see the motion of the water flowing underneath. And on the other
Something
side,
tells me
there's a
I should not
cabin.
jump down.
I thought
Oh, there's a cabin on the other side.
I thought they said this was uncharted territory. What's up with the man-made stuff?
Maybe someone used to live there. Either way, we have shelter for the night.
Otto. Do me a favor. Look at yourself. Do you look at yourself?
How insulted do you feel?
Someone said fuck it and decided to live away from people.
Otto just
I think
Otto just blinks.
I just look at the house. Is there actual smoke coming from the chimney?
No. It's just a map thing.
Okay.
Is it?
It's uninhabited.
Yeah, there's no, I know there's smoke on the map. There is not smoke coming from the chimney.
Is it as well kept as it looks?
It looks a bit looks like there's a loose tile here and there from your position. but it doesn't
Does it-
actually look too bad.
Does it look like it's
Does-
been maintained recently?
Maintained recently.
Does it
You
look like
would-
there's been
not
any
from
traffic?
where you would not know from how
Okay.
far away you are.
What about the
Alright.
What about the bridge? Is it in like?
It looks like it's. It looks like it's made of stone.
It is solid stone.
Well, we
Well-
won't have to worry about stability. Shall we move forward?
Freaking! I swear, if I step on that and I fall through, I'm gonna laugh.
You won't.
No, I'm
Otto.
just I'm. That's not in character, dude.
everyone,
I
get in.
know.
Fall through to.
It would be the
Would I do
funniest
the
shit
same?
ever.
Would I do it to you 2 times in a row?
Yes.
Probably.
Well, yes, because I did it 2 times to you in a row on the same bridge last time. Yes.
But not a third time.
Not a first. Fool me once. Fool me twice. Fool me 3 times. Cheek. So, Cayenne, as you're going first, can you roll a dex save, please?
Uh-oh.
Wait, you serious?
No.
You fall over as you put your foot down. It slides forwards, and you land on your backside.
Oh, it's
And
too
then I just
icy.
slide
It's
the rest of
icy.
the way. I just slide the rest of the way. 'cause
Push
I'm assuming
yourself
that
along on your arms.
no. I assume that it's not a straight bridge and it's curved, so I just start sliding.
It
is curved a little,
sliding
but
on
not-
her backside.
I
with
wouldn't
a
warrant
bright
it
face.
enough to be an actual slide.
Damn it. Okay, fine. I get up here.
Uh,
This is where it fell.
It's partly to do with map angles and things.
Otto sees that and steadies himself with the edge of the bridge by putting his hand on the railing.
Soho
It
just
is-
moves along.
It's very cold, the snow you're putting your hands into.
I come back and just make the ice a very, very visible green.
Really? Can you
Yes.
do that?
Yes. Presentation.
Presentation.
Or at least the bit you slipped on.
Alright.
Right,
Okay, avoiding that.
so see, I'm guessing people are going a bit more carefully after seeing Cayenne.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do-do-do.
so
Yay!
well, I'm gonna have everyone roll a dex check anyway. Dex save, sorry.
Okay.
Did they get advantage
over it.
for?
Whoop!
No, I just wanna.
Dex save +7. Hey!
No one else slipped. It's fine. Damn you, making the DC lower. So you walk across the bridge. Cayenne falls on their ass. Take a bit more steady. But you're making it across the bridge perfectly fine.
Hmm.
So how's
So-
going down the stairs first?
Yeah.
Can you make a
Slow-
dexterity check, please?
Check or save?
Save, sorry. I keep saying check by default at the moment.
Woo!
You're fine.
Eh.
You walk down the stairs.
Otto.
It looks like he's tiptoeing down the stairs.
Otto is very like just
I make
cautious
sure
because
that
of ice.
I make sure that Otto is there when I start moving from here with the spell cast and just start going down, melting
You go-
everything.
K-Day embers.
God. Is that even right? Okay.
Apparently, Grail found a campfire.
Okay. Real high, low, good. Okay, I'm gonna need a dex check off of everyone who goes down after Cayenne.
Foosh.
I I tried to make it safer. I
Oh
tried.
no!
Uh,
I'm right behind her.
Otto steps on the. It's not it's not a guarantee. It's kind of like patchy because you just go patchy where you go. Otto misplaces his footing and
his
slips.
large frame falls onto Cayenne.
I yeet him onto Zoho.
Zoho just sidesteps.
Now you're getting carried away.
Yeah.
So near the bottom, like near the bottom, like Otto just like footing just goes and he goes down the last couple of steps into the back of Cayenne.
Oh!
That must
Or
hurt his
who
buttocks.
knocks Cayenne over.
I
but
don't
you're
think you
both
got
able to-
everything.
You're both able to get back up and dust yourselves off.
That technically requires movement.
Oh my
I
goodness,
tell-
are you
I
okay?
tell everyone to get the fuck away from me so I can just. Also, a minute goes by.
Huh.
Farin, I would like you to have a. Farin's fine. Farin's able to negotiate steps without problem. Rill's
Hang on.
going to inspect the. I'm going to guess what was a fire pit at this point. It's not on fire.
Campfire.
Something's wrong. We're short two We're short two heads. Where's Rail?
2 heads? Are you a headhunter?
Where's Rail and
Kaite
Kaite?
wants to ember it. It's just it's not the map's not 100%. It's an old it's a fire pit. It hasn't been used recently. There might be a little bit of stuff like left in the bottom, but nothing usable. It's also covered in snow because it isn't actually on fire. Okay, braving the stairs. So if anyone watches Lumi go down, she goes down backwards. These stairs are really narrow. Like, it's that awkward like
big
cat
cat.
climbing back. It's like awkward cat climbing back down the tree. Rill's going over there. There is a tree over there. For those who are closer to the cabin, it's in good nick. It looks like no one's been here in a while though.
Mm.
He auto checks the fireplace in the wood.
You going inside?
Yes.
Kaite slides down the cliff with claws on the stone.
Right. So
I'll knock first though.
Rill, are you going down as well?
Assuming that they're on top of each other.
Yeah,
Rill is right
I'll take
after
Jake.
I'm going on the fact that they've put tokens on top of one another. I'm going to need an athletics check from Kaite then.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
This is the most cumbersome way you could have possibly done this. Like you get like on Kaite's back, and as she kind of like tries to shimmy down the wall with you, it's all like she's struggling to like get her claws in deep enough, and it's like she's trying to flap her wings that she now has to like keep herself like pushed against the wall, but it's really awkward with you on top. It's like she can't get her wings moving freely enough, and you just kind of like chalkboard your way down the side.
Zoho's just standing there with his arms folded. There were stairs.
Right. In going back to Otto, the door is unlocked. There's
But
some
lights.
He face palms.
there's some
Come on.
basics. There's a fireplace. There's a bit of wood next to it. Not much, but a little. There is a chair, a bed off in the corner, and some random supplies, like tool supplies, like on a table and whatnot. But sly.
But sly.
Cayenne, you gone to the end of the pillar for a pier for
The
a
pier.
reason.
Just looking to see if I can see fish.
There is a fishing rod that is. Well, the fishing rod on the map is there, propped up, with the line going into this broken ice.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that there's fish and then go peek inside if Otto's gone inside.
I did go inside.
Okay.
Same thing. Some general like tools and things.
I checked for the,
Fireplace with a bit of wood on the side.
I checked the wooden fireplace, and if there's enough, I'm gonna light a fire.
Zoho just walks around to this part where I'm assuming there's like a bundle of logs under a tarp here. Is there?
Under there is a couple more logs. There isn't a fish on this table, even though this time around. What you see is
Sorry.
pretty much what you see for this part around the back.
So there's like
So
a hatchet
around here, yeah, there's a few logs under there. Barrel. There's just deduct the fish.
Deduct the fish. Okay.
Yeah, the fish. Remove the fish from the map. These little fish that are like on the table and hung up over here.
I get that.
And it's pretty. That's all pretty much as accurate as you can get.
Zoho
Otto's
takes
going to start the
a
fire.
couple of the logs here and walks back over carrying them.
I'm gonna light
I found some logs.
I'm assuming there was already wood in the fireplace.
Not usable, burnt out.
Okay. When
There's like a small stack next to the fireplace, and then there's a couple of logs outside where Zoho is.
So when he puts the logs in the fireplace, I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna snap your fingers and make it a fancy beat.
No, I'm going to Druidcraft.
You're gonna light the.
I'm Roy Mustang.
You are not. You're
Anyway.
useful on a rainy day.
Hmm. That seems mean, but okay. I'll allow it.
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
I'll allow it.
I had to say it.
Okay, so you light the fireplace, and the room is lit up clearly.
I can see clearly now.
With it.
Sorry.
As the flames flicker, you can see around the room more clearly. Now in Technicolor. You can see more clearly now that there seems to be what the tools and stuff that I mentioned before are actually like it seems to be fishing equipment, and there is a few hunting traps and whatnot strung around near this table. And it all goes silent.
Otto basically. Oh wait, is there a cooking pot over the stove, or is this not one of those types of places?
Oh, yeah, there's an iron pot that you can use.
Cool. Otto's going to try and get things started for a meal. Pokes his
You
head
currently
up.
have rations and cheese.
Yeah, pokes his head out for any ways to get things. Notices Cayenne. I'm assuming Cayenne's still at the end of the dock looking at the fishing rod.
Probably not at this point. They kind of just went, looked, and then walked back. Kyan, where are you? Like, you didn't do anything at the end of the pier. You just kind of like had a look and then went back. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if we have bait.
Are you trying to look for bait or whatnot?
Yeah, I'll look for bait.
Inside or outside?
Probably outside.
Investigation, please.
I need to make sure I have everything off. That isn't the thing. Yes, okay. Investigation. Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting that to gain proficiency, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So you do not find any bait outside.
Okay, I check inside.
Roll again. So inside, upon entering, you see Otto starting up the fire with Zoho with the logs he just brought in. Foreign's kind of like just having a general NPC computing moment.
Dial up.
No, he's just face planted napping on the table.
If Psyker is back, I don't know whether it is real inside or outside at this point. And I'm gonna move Lumi because Lumi's kind of like sniffing around here. I'm gonna guess she's not back yet. So, inside you are able to find what seems to be a jar filled with supposedly bait. It seems to be like random little bits of meat and things just like cut up into tiny chunks.
Okay, questionable. That's great. Just take it side, go out. Just is there an actual hole in the ice, or do I have to make that?
Yes, the hole in the ice is there.
Cool, great.
There's the fishing rod is there anchored to the pier.
I'm going fishing.
You're going to attempt fishing.
Otto's gonna help.
I guess I'll get that, but I'm pretty sure this book I have has the rules for this in it.
Yeah, Otto's going to assist that because he kind of wants some fish as well. That's what he was planning on.
Well, what are you planning on doing? Like just casually following Cayenne, looking yourself for stuff?
A little bit of pointers and looking for maybe some bait in the house or something. Anything that would help the process.
So roll an investigation, please. So you are unable to find any bait,
Okay.
possibly what Cayenne picked up. However, there is another couple of fishing rods and basic fishing tackle and whatnot here.
So Otto's going to grab the fishing tackle and the extra fishing rod, and
There's a bear trap as well.
and use some slivers of his cheese as bait.
You're going to use your cheese as bait.
Tiny bit of it, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have 2 people go fishing. Right. Now, if I can only find the correct page again. There may be a brief pause in where I'm looking.
Which book?
I'm not telling you that. You'll start looking shit up.
And
Check
he's right.
I try to help the DM you.
Yeah, but you're not the DM, my dude.
Doesn't mean I have to process what it says.
That's true.
It just means I take a screenshot of it, send it to him, and just don't read it.
Yeah, but I have the physical book in my hands. I just need to find the right page.
Well, I guess Evie's just
I
gonna
know
have
it's
to
in here. I
spin
found it
for now.
Found it earlier when I was doing things on break at work. Just gotta.
I know what you can do in the meantime. Evie spin.
What is the rotate button in here? Shift? No.
That's part of what I was looking for, but not the table I was looking for.
No. Keyboard shortcuts. Here we go.
Oh, is it possibly under?
Damn it, there's no rotate.
Right, that's the creatures. That's the characters. I should really have put a bookmark in my book, but I don't like doing that because it makes awkward marks on pages when they're in there too long. Right. It is. Lovely. Could be anywhere between pages 16 and 90 odd.
Oh, no.
I've narrowed it down to 100 pages.
I see.
Oh.
Hmm. I should figure out what I'm gonna eat. Parents went out to dinner.
Hmm.
Dinner.
Parents went out.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I found part of what I need, so I'll roll with that. So we've got Cayenne and auto fishing. Yep.
Yep.
Knife, you have the tools, but you don't have the proficiency. Yep. Because you got the
Forest for
tools from
now.
here, you don't have proficiency in. You don't have proficiency in fishing.
It's the only thing I have proficiency. Well, I mean, we never did we establish what my hermit boon was?
A hermit? You mean from like the background and
yeah,
stuff?
the background. Yes.
I would have thought so way back when.
Yeah,
But it wouldn't have been fishing. So,
yeah,
and it's
definitely
a bit
not
late
fishing.
Now to, I'm not going to.
I'm
have
not
the
pulling
whole,
that out of
even
my
if we
ass.
haven't,
Don't.
I'm not having the.
I'm not.
immediate
Yeah.
decision.
That's
Alright,
not what I'm getting
so,
at. That's not what I'm getting at. Anyway,
So you're gonna anyway. So sorry, I'm gonna override now just to get it moving again.
Absolutely yes.
So you basically going to roll a dice for each hour you spend fishing.
Okay.
Would borrowed knowledge give me fishing?
Yes, you can use your spell. It would override your. I'll say it overrides like the previous one, but you can do that to gain proficiency with fishing tools. And then
Is there's such a proficiency of fishing?
Yes.
Yes.
You can have fishing. I think it's listed as
Fishing tackle?
fishing tackle. It's a tool.
Let me.
Gives you proficiency in fishing. If you off the tools list.
I don't see it on the tool list. I see flute, forgery kit. Wait, it's on roll 20?
I know it's somewhere because there is an actual table for fishing and things, and fishing tackles
here we
and
go.
stuff
Fishing-
is.
Fishing tackle.
Yeah, I think it's listed as
Adventure
fishing
gear.
tackle.
Yeah, fishing tackle.
Fishing rod is just an adventuring gear.
So that would probably. Yeah.
Right. So,
What will random MacGuffin be? Wisdom? Int?
well, if you have proficiency with the tool, you'll have advantage on the roll, because that's the new tool rules we're trying out.
Okay.
So it would be a. I guess it would be a survival.
Makes sense.
So it'd just be wisdom.
So it'd be survival. No, it'll be the survival skill,
Okay.
but you would have advantage with that because you're using borrowed knowledge.
Okay.
Are you using the rod that's on the pier?
Yes.
And Otto is using one from inside the cabin.
What about nature?
Nature's knowledge of nature.
Okay. Would that help me? Because I do have an advantage on that.
You only get advantage if you have tool proficiency when using a tool.
Fair. Okay.
The normal skills themselves, like nature, would be knowledge of natural things. It's not a physical using skill, whereas survival is kind of just covers the broad basics of fishing is effectively trying to survive, so it makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, yep.
So yeah, Cayenne's using the fishing rod outside. You're both going to be fishing in the same. Well,
Can I take my 18 from earlier?
I take my. What was the 18 from earlier for? Was that when I was figuring it out and you knew you were rolling, or what?
Yeah, I knew I was rolling. I had an assumption it was survive. Oh, and I just put my mouse there, and I have finger twitch.
Okay, so you both. So you both basically sat at the end of the pier, or standing at the end of the pier with fishing rods, and you cast them into the hole, and you do what fishermen do. You sit and wait, see if there's a bite. So if we take the 18 and then the 10. So you're spending, let's say, doesn't have to be an hour, it's just a roll for each hour spent. So let's say, yeah, that, right. Okay. So you're about 3/4 of an hour into waiting, and you both see your lines twitching.
Oh no.
Like Cayenne's, well, no, Otto's line twitches first. And shortly after, you can feel something on the end of your line, Cayenne.
Hmm.
And I'm guessing you're going to
Yes.
reel them
Reel it
in.
in.
Yes.
Yes.
I am going to need a athletics check from both of you.
Ah, shit.
Sweet.
Well, it was the first. Well, it was still the first one, so no idea why I have that. So 5.
Oh,
Forgot to hit.
This is interesting. This is weird.
Oh wait, no, I do. No, I do have exhaustion, and we haven't rested that one away yet.
That is true.
Yeah, so 4.
Wait. Oh,
So-
right. I have exhaustion as well. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
I can
you
do
have
the math
17.
on that. You have 17. Still, still fine. This is something's on the lines. It's like so. Cayenne, it feels like you're struggling to pull in whatever's attached to yours. Otto, on the other hand, after a minute or so fight, you manage to reel in a fish.
Yay.
It's a feisty fish.
Ooh.
It's red with a white underbelly, and it's
Ooh.
thrashing like crazy.
Did I roll again?
It has a boot
A what?
stuck on its tail.
Oh,
A boot.
that's why it was heavier.
Oh no, the boot to the head fish.
You can try again, Cayenne. That whatever's on there still seems to be attached to the other end. Can you make a just make an intelligence check? Like just roll intelligence. Considering how much you're
Future
struggling to pull this in, you feel
blah, blah,
like
Yeah.
you think you might not have a fish. You're starting to think that you might be caught on something that isn't actually alive and moving. Could be a rock, could be a stick, could be anything.
Hmm.
You think basically you feel like your line is caught on something. Hey, Reel's back.
Rude.
There is now smoke coming out of the chimney as there's a fire going inside. And Otto and Cayenne are currently fishing outside.
They caught one fish, and it's a fighter.
I
Has a
just
boot
give
on
up.
the end.
I just give up until unless I hear the reel just start going like something's pulling it away.
Otto
Then I just look at the fish. Why does it have a boot?
I don't know. And Otto gingerly pulls the boot off the tail.
Uh-oh.
Alright, can Kaite make a dexterity save if she's going onto the ice?
Oh, for goodness
The
sake.
very slippery ice.
She's okay. She's a bit awkward with feet kind of doing that, but her claws are got enough to stop her, like doing the whole splayed leg thing.
Sploosh.
Oh, that is some very cold water, Kaite.
Did Kaite
That's
just dunk her head into ice cold water?
So Kaen, really, you're just like letting the line relax for a bit to see if it just sort of like
Yeah, to
sticks
see
itself,
to
or if something's actually just sort of like starts
fighting me. Yeah.
Kaite, make a perception.
Meanwhile, I'm just connecting to the fish because it's weird. It has a boot and it. Well, Otto apparently takes off the boot.
I'll have Otto make an animal handling to take off the boot because this fish is just like.
It is thrashing.
Makes sense.
I will not give up until I die.
Makes sense.
But while that's happening, what am I hearing from this fish? If I hear anything.
Jump.
Air!
What you hear, the fish isn't talking. It doesn't have a language.
Okay, so that means it's not a person. Got it.
No, it's flailing for like a good minute, and then it just kind of like gets slower, and every now and again it will go like and then stop for it.
Otto's gonna pull off the boot and remove the hook.
Technically suffocating.
Well, yeah.
Well, I can tell you this much: I don't think it's a person.
I asked for
thought it was obvious.
Perception, not
It's
a
a
bite.
He's gonna remove the boot. Actually, I'm not gonna remove the hook for now, just to make sure we don't lose it. And I'm gonna walk it in, hook into the house.
Yeah, Zoho's just by the fire writing in his journal, and he sees Otto. Ah, looks like we got something.
Actually, wait, is there a knife outside? Like that?
There's knives inside.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Zoho has a dagger. And a utility knife.
No, cleaning.
No, there's an actual fishing knife in.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
It's in amongst like the fishing tackle and stuff. That it had.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on the perception from Kaite.
Perception.
Because she stuck her head in the freezing cold water. That's there is a shadow. There is a fairly decent sized shadow silhouette sitting at, like, looks like it's stuck on something near the bottom of the water. It's just a murky blob, and you can kind of like, as Kaite like takes her head out, can kind of like see the fishing line going down to it.
Oh no.
What?
I think I know where this is going.
What?
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to assume.
Eh. Nah.
So, once the fish stops wriggling, he's going to remove the hook, leave the fish on the counter, to prepare for later, and is going to head out and go fishing some more.
Zoho just goes back to writing.
Because one fish ain't going to do it for all of us.
I'm gonna fight it again.
Anya.
Gonna try and reel it in again. It's like you leave it for a minute and see if anything changes with the water moving and stuff, and then you just start like pulling on it. It's like if Kaite's head is still under the water, she sees the silhouette kind of like moving as Kaite's like on the.
Am I winning or am I losing still?
Still not moving.
Son of a bitch!
I'm just picturing the fact that Kaite's just stuck her head in freezing cold water watching this like silhouette, and then all of a sudden it's like, and the silhouette's going, because you're stuck on it.
It's a cold dragon, so she's fine. Otto's
Is it still not moving?
By this time, Otto's gonna throw his line in as
I
well.
don't know. Kaite's moving.
Why is Kaite going in?
I don't know.
No,
but that's
Kaite.
not the best idea Kaite's had.
Sploosh.
Right, now let's check Kaite's sheet for certain things.
It's a nice Durgan right now, I believe.
No, it's not that. I just need to. Kaite is currently a fire
Zoho
dragon.
steps out of the cabin.
really?
What was
Oh.
that? What was that
Oh.
noise?
Yeah, she
Right.
changed it back.
She resummoned her. That's right.
To fight
Like a mice
the ice
dragon.
troll. Yes, to fight the troll.
Ice dragon.
Okay, this water is absolutely freezing. How long is Kaite going down there, and what is Kaite doing? Oh, trying to hunt fish herself. Oh boy. Right, so she doesn't have a swim speed. High low good Zyka.
Oh no.
Okay. So, as Kaite goes under, for this obscene reason, I'm going to. She can see that there's other things moving around down here, like she can see the silhouettes and stuff in this dark water. And she kind of like starts trying to swim after one to catch it. And she takes 6 bludgeoning damage as another
Anya.
fish comes and basically headbutts her while she's under the water. And she like tries to quickly so attacks on the water without a swim speed are at disadvantage. Okay, so the 13. As it does, she kind of like quickly like manages to like twist around in the water and like bite at it.
Chomp, chomp.
And it kind of actually goes limp. Diana,
Do I have to fight it more?
it's still stuck.
Motherfuck!
Oh wait, you rolled another one as well. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see the 19.
I was about to say, what the fuck do I have to roll? A 25? Because if that's the case, I ain't rolling it.
Just like everyone, I feel like people are watching you, so like you kind of like start getting annoyed with this, and you like because it's like you need the fishing rod, you want to get fish, and you pull it really really hard, and it suddenly like it suddenly lurches. Like not lurch, you kind of like stumble back a few steps as it gives way. It doesn't come out the water, but you see the line kind of start going effectively downstream. So, like the fishing line that's kind of like was just pretty much stationary.
It's not getting
It's
yanked.
now like going whatever it is now floating downstream that way, and the line's getting pulled towards the ice out. Like it's up against the ice on that
Cool.
edge.
Cool.
Do you need some help?
Cool, fine. Let's see here. Let's turn that to a 1. Well, actually, no.
Can I?
Whatever it's either you've either detached or you're attached, and it's just floating down the.
Could I help?
It's heavy.
Could I help?
You see Cayenne struggling, so you could go and help if you want. Yeah.
I'm beside him, and I haven't thrown my line in because the dragon is
like
scaring
come out, and like Cayenne's there, like.
Yeah, the dragon is
just dunked herself under the water.
Yeah, the dragon has ruined that opportunity for now, so I'm just gonna give Cayenne a hand.
So advantage.
Yeah, Kaite's been down there for probably half a minute.
I'm putting my hands on that rod and also gently yanking so we don't break the line.
So advantage?
Advantage,
yes.
yeah. You're getting helped.
Yeah. Different.
Shakes herself out
different
like a
was
dog.
a 1.
Right, so it's like with Soho like helping Paul alongside you. It's like you see Kaite comes out like in the middle of this, so like shakes off. She's got a fish in her. She's got a similar looking fish in her mouth.
Does it also have a boot?
It does not have a boot. It's just a fish this time around.
So what
you and Zoho pull whatever this thing is to the surface.
Heave!
Whatever it is seems to be just sort of like bobbing there now.
Okay, we pull it out.
Okay, are you gonna try and are you just gonna try and pull the fishing line more, or are you actually going to try and pick it up now? You can see it like
flopping on
floating
the
up to the
ice.
surface.
Pick it up.
Okay,
We still have water.
so you go
walking, I
down to like you like actually. So one of you, I'll say, stays up to hold the line, so it doesn't like just hopefully stop it going back on it. Kayan, you go down and you grab a hold of it to pull it up, whatever this is.
Yes, because I can stick to the ice with bare feet.
What do you think it is?
So as you put your it's fucking cold feet again.
You don't need to.
So as you reach down to and grasp a hold
Don't
of
wanna
it,
slip.
it feels like fabric.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! That's what I was thinking.
God.
Fabric? What?
Fine, boots still
Yeah.
on. I just pull out the poor sod.
You pull out a halfling.
Oh.
Is he dead?
What in the goodness gracious?
He looks very dead.
He's the guy
He is
who lived
completely
here.
limp. He's completely limp. He's not a skeleton. He is from all its purposes what appears to be a halfling. He's missing a shoe.
Oh,
I was on the
his
fish.
tongue-
Otto, do you still have
he
your
is
shoe? I think we need to
freeze-
bury something.
Oh,
It
Oh.
is freezing cold, and the water just is pouring out of the cloth.
I guess
Has
we.
it been nibbled on by the fishes
I
yet?
guess we found the owner of the house.
Cool, great.
Wait, does he? Did you check if he has a pulse? Or they have a pulse? Anything?
I just slowly turn to Zoho.
What?
My dude, he has been under that water for a while, and he is icy blue.
Is that an
But sure,
assumption?
I checked. The only I checked. Do I feel anything coming out of his mouth?
Well, that would be a medicine check.
Okay.
I help.
You want to check anything coming out of what's coming out of his mouth?
I
is
just
whatever
check for
water
I
was inside
just
there. as
I
his
just
hand-
check
you're
for
holding
okay.
your-
Okay, I check for signs of life. I
All
should
right,
say.
I'm yanking him onto the dock, and I am doing a medicine check.
Right, where are you actually? Are you actually on the dock, trying to stand on the dock, or did you just get down on the ice?
I am on the edge of the dock, pulling his ass up.
Okay, on the dock. Okay, so you've got this poor halfling chap, and he's kind of like folded in two because you're holding him by basically the top of his pants.
I'm and I'm going to check him myself.
Okay.
That is a medicine. He's dead. He is very dead.
Okay.
Otto's gonna break the news, and yeah, I don't think this one made it.
Well, yeah, I can already tell that.
Hmm.
It was better that I checked. I think I know a little bit more than you do.
You most likely do. However, knowing the track record of ice and just being stuck under the water.
You don't know that. He could have had water breathing.
Then he wouldn't have been fight. Then why, if he had that, he wouldn't have. He would have swam up to the top and asked, "What the hell?"
He could have been knocked unconscious. You don't know this. Anything could have happened out here.
Otto, how dead was the fire before you started it?
I don't want to answer that.
There's your answer. Now let's investigate the poor sod
Let's
for
just
things.
let's just
bury
drop
with
the
him.
subject, bury the poor man's body, and try and get the rest of the fish that we need for supper.
Okay, you do that. They'll just drag him because I'm having shit luck with fish.
I'd say I wouldn't do this at the end of the pier. Would you like to take him out off of the pier?
yeah, we're gonna
Yes,
be
I'm-
going to the back of the house.
I'm investigating his pockets.
Otto's going to shove the snow out of the way and then use his cantrip to give the guy a nice burial hole. Mold earth.
So, there's nothing in his pockets.
Okay.
He seems to be wearing some shabby pants with some baggy pockets with nothing in. He's missing a left shoe. Old tattered shirt.
And now he's buried 6 feet under the ground.
Well, I think it's about 5 feet. That's how far what's it goes.
Okay.
I mean, I could always do it
Mm.
twice to give him the proper burial.
So, would you like to say any words, Otto, as you were burying this poor soul behind his house?
He has a nice house.
That's it.
I'm sorry, I'm not good at words.
May I? May the gods have pity on this poor unfortunate soul and offer him the clemency he did not have in his life. And he bows his head.
I go back to fishing.
Poor unfortunate soul. So
Right.
sad. And yes, we head back to fishing. Throw my line out again now that Kaite is not squirming around in the water, scaring all the fish away.
Okay.
Free.
I'm not sure how long it would take to bury it. It's like bury him. That was the shortest funeral I think I've seen.
We see dead bodies on the regular. Come on, give us a break.
Not people though. So,
Woo! 22.
the question is, how long do you plan on spending fishing?
How much time of the day do we have left?
It would probably be. Well, you would have had. It's
I would
about 6 in. Hang on, no, hang on. I have to calculate that change. It's around 5:30 in the afternoon.
Then 3 or 4 hours.
You want to spend 3 to 4 hours fishing? Okay, so that's gonna be. Diane, are you spending 3 to 4 hours fishing?
Sure.
It's 1 roll per hour.
Okay.
Okay, so if I keep up the spell,
The spell
Under
lasts
mo-
an hour. Yes.
yes, but if I keep it up on the under the logic that it can still be used on itself. The meta magic, I mean. I don't think we ever finished that conversation, did
Yeah,
we?
we never finished that conversation, so
Fuck.
we're not changing anything today.
Okay, so
So yeah, you would have to cast it a second time.
well,
Yeah, you probably weren't planning. You didn't originally state you were planning on doing it for that long. It was kind of like an hour and this. So you would cast it again, but you want to spend your sorcery points to extend the duration, so you only have to cast it the one more time.
yeah, so 1 hour. Or it becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, so to have 2 sorcery points left.
So 4 hours is 4 rolls. So you've done 1 there. So you need 3 more rolls.
With advantage?
Yes. If you're spending the resources on the spell and that, yes.
Okay, public roll.
Those are my 4 rolls.
Advantage. 14. Well, 13. $12. $25.
Okay, that's all of them, isn't it? Everyone has a point of it. Have you got the exhaustion already added to yours, Faye, or?
No, I can't do that on here.
Me
on,
neither.
Okay, no, I'm
on
just
D&D
checking
Beyond.
for my math.
Yeah, me
so,
neither.
So mine is 22, 13, 12, and 25.
So between the two of you, over the next 4 hours, you catch 4 fish.
That's pretty good. If they're decent size.
They're all small creatures, so that it's like
So good thing they're not tiny. They're small. They can feed us.
yeah. Each one of them puts up a pain in it, like after pulling them out the water, refuses to settle down. Like they're stubborn buggers. You're gonna memory to one to death. Okay. Put that one out of its misery. I get it. You want to make sure you don't want to fight it.
Yeah, I don't want to fight it. I'm saying fuck you. You're becoming. There, might as well put you out of your fucking misery now.
Right,
Instead of breathing to death.
What would Rill and Soho like to do for the 4 hours that they're spending fishing?
Preparing the fish, maybe?
Yeah.
They only have one to start with.
Yeah, but as
But
we're
no,
as
two.
we're going.
Assuming Kaite wants to share.
Hmm? Yeah, Zoho approaches Rill and Kaite. As he did notice Kaite walked off with a fish. Only shares fish with us, Rill.
That makes sense. That sounds about right.
I'd say
They're
one
not
fish
even
for two
going to
people is
cook it.
not,
They're just going to eat it raw.
they're gonna do whatever they want with it.
Might as well prep the other one. He goes into the hut and starts prepping the fish.
You go back into the hut to prep the fish that's in there. The first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gone.
What?
It's gone. What? What do you mean it's gone?
Farin goes, well, she ate it.
Who?
He has a grumpy voice. He's pointing to Lumi, who's currently, while you were out there, she squeezed into the building.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Farin is, Farin has had I'm going to go with Farin having a talk. While you were doing that, Farin in the background, which I can catch up with Josh, is basically having a talk with Lumi. Because he's like in there, and he turns around and she's just like, no.
While they're doing that,
Which brings your grand total to 4 fish.
Zoho just sketching out the ice from the pier. He's fine. He finds the scenery interesting and think it would make a good picture or painting.
From the perspective down there, you probably can't see much other than the bridge, which is kind of like. Hang on, let me
I mean, you could
out.
always
How many
climb
stairs are there
up
on this map? Let's do that one.
You could always climb up and get a better view. Could always do that.
It's 20 feet, 3 feet up to. Up the stairs. If you walk up the stairs, I need you to make a dex save.
Okay. Boop.
Congratulations, you didn't stand on the icy bit. You did not fall back down.
I was the one that fell. He's easy as a good view of the cabin, so he just sits on this rock here and starts sketching it out.
Okay, so you're going to spend time sitting, sketching
Yeah.
for the next couple of hours as the sun quickly goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So does a fish feed two?
A fish will feed 2 people.
Thank fuck.
Nice.
I did. I then don't actually.
Unless you, for regular people, I would say a fish feeds 2.
But for Cayenne, it feeds one.
Because it's all like it's like you don't eat, like you cut off the head. That bit's not regularly eaten. Cut off the tail and whatnot. So with the time of actually prepping so you're spending 3 to 4 hours catching them. Probably spend an hour prepping them and at least cooking them to something. Like fish don't take long to cook, so it's all like another hour. So that's like 5 hours for. So you're at about 10:30 on the evening when you're actually got to the point where you're eating these fish.
Yeah.
But that's a much more reasonable time to be going to bed as well, in the sense of the wanting to get up and when the light comes, kind of
Yep.
get your pattern back. So that is quite successful. So Cayenne 1, 2. Oh, that's another heart. That's a. Hang on. So 1 fish, 2 fish, half a fish.
Wait, half a fish?
Oh, sweet. Lumi gets an out. I'm doing the math on how many people this fish means, and how many fish that Lumi's nicking, which means Lumi's nicking.
Yeah, I'm not letting
1.5
Lumi take
fish.
any more. Once I notice the first one, I'm not letting her touch the rest.
Are you preparing all the fish?
At the same time, yes. Once I notice the
Yeah.
first one has gone missing.
I mean, technically, since I did a successful hit, I don't have to double consume.
Oh, sweet. That's 2 spare fish for Lumi. It's like if Rill and Kaite are sharing theirs and doing whatever they want with theirs, cooking raw, however they like it. And then there's 1 each for each of you. That leaves 2 fish for Lumi. It's great. Lumi likes
No.
fish. Are you preparing all the fish?
Together, yes.
Cooking all the fish at once? All 4 fish?
Yes, and keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, so what are you going to do with the leftovers? You only need half a fish each.
Yeah, sharing with
cooked
the
all of them.
rest of the group that hasn't eaten anything.
You're all going to double down on your food today?
No, he's implying. No, Terp, he's implying that we technically only need half a fish, and we have 2 extra fish.
You caught 4, but 1 fish feeds 2 of you.
Okay.
Which means there's 2 left over. Which means Lumi is going to be like, Lumi eats more than 1 fish. She's a
Yeah,
big kitty.
because you're in a big cat body. Maybe you should eat normally. You won't need to eat that much. Otto points it out, but not in a mean sense, because he's not that kind of person. Well, wouldn't it be better if you changed back? You wouldn't have to eat as much.
She just kind of like looks at you, like shakes her head, disappointed.
What?
Would you like the auto translate to go? Just opens her mouth, and Lumi's voice just comes out as Lumi talked as a person.
That's not necessary. She could talk to me in Druid.
It's awkward doing it in Druid for the DM, that is. But if Cayenne wants to chime in, I can just say it in English.
Just say it in English, motherfucker. I can auto translate and change my voice to hers. Yeah.
Basically, she's saying it's like you have to eat when you can. You don't know when you're going to get food next. You should know, Bella, if you're going to be a wild animal.
But you're not a wild animal. That's my point. Your default form is humanoid.
What if she was always that first? That'd be weird. How does that work?
The default form is whatever she feels like at the time. She's quite accustomed to this form.
Also, it doesn't
that's a
make
feeling
sense
you
that
can
you
clearly
would
get.
want to stay in a huge body like that. You would always need to hunt to keep it going. It would make more sense to be a small form when eating, so that you have to consume less.
I would like to also point out that she has stayed in that form longer than you can.
And I still don't know how that works.
Yeah, so I'm going with that. I'm going to assume that her druidness is like how I can just do this. Just Goliath, well, dwarf for
Goliath
elf.
Fucking hell.
Just like rapid shift, but not like too fast.
Oh great,
Isn't
she's
that what we
rapid
call a
shifting like
Ripper?
Ben 10.
I don't know.
Never mind. It's okay.
But it's like Lumi spends the majority of her time in this form. Like you've seen her change, and she was during the downtime that you had in the Dwarf City. She was clearly like when she was with you, Otto. You could have clearly noticed like she was kind of fidgety and wanted
Yeah.
to
No, and I like
go somewhere she didn't have to be.
keep in
Keep
mind
on.
he's not asking this vindictively. He's just doesn't understand.
Yes, I know. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
For the general, like Lumi's main time is spent in this form. She'll also inform you that her size doesn't matter when it comes to eat. You eat when you can eat.
Just give her a fish, and we.
No, I wasn't arguing that point. He was just going to give it to him. Give it to her because it doesn't matter. He just didn't.
As long as
understand.
everyone else has fed
Yeah.
themselves off of it, she's just going to help herself to whatever.
Yeah, Otto doesn't give a crap. He's gonna have some cheese and put some salt on top of his fish.
You have a lot to learn on being a wild animal.
I'm gonna be honest. He's more tree than animal at this point.
I quickly look through the halfling stuff. Does he have a net? As she slides the bear trap into the bag of holding.
Jeez.
Oh right, okay. If you don't, no, there isn't a fishing net.
Damn it. Okay, well, dude, I'm keeping fishing tackle as well.
Maybe you should take some of the wood in case we need to make a fire again.
Right, so
I
Cayenne, hang on.
imagine by-
So Cayenne's taking the bear trap.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one bear trap there. There is a couple of fishing rods.
I'm definitely
it's a
taking the
fishing
one I've been
tackle.
using.
Whatever probably not really worth keeping the stinky meat jar
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping the
after spending 4 hours.
I'm keeping the fishing rod and tackle that I found.
Okay, add it to your inventory then.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I accidentally found what Kai was looking for.
The fishing table.
Yes. Was it a D10?
Oh no, that's the one for randomizing which fish you get.
Yeah.
I wasn't randomizing the fish. It was something else.
I'm also going to hang on to the fish cleaning supplies as well. The knife and things.
Oh, the fish knife.
Yeah.
The one for filleting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's hunting trap. Here we go.
Why are you doing this? Stop it. Okay, I'm good.
Roll 20.
you sure?
It's being laggy.
Yeah, it froze out on me. It's fine.
No.
It's
Yeah, it's
fine.
been doing it for the past 10 minutes. It's been annoying.
Can I say
What?
Is it around this time Zoho's done sketching? I guess I don't know.
When
How long it's been?
Zoho's
He was sketching
what
the
changes?
house.
Yeah,
Probably would.
yeah, this
probably would.
house in the
Oh,
frozen lake.
yeah, that was you said you wanted to do that for you had like 4 hours,
Yeah,
3 to
to
4
kill.
hours to do it while to kill while they were doing it. I don't know what Real wanted to do with the 3 to 4 hours.
Ah! Well,
Because Real also has 3 to 4 hours of time killing. Could be sleeping, could be chilling, could be whatever, pretty much.
I was gonna look just in case for like any supplies or anything useful in the drawers and things, since the owner of the house is no longer here.
There's no drawers. There's just this table.
What about the
Table,
barrels,
comfy chair,
the barrels and
bed.
containers?
Oh, the ones outside.
Yeah, things like that.
The one barrel just seems to have water in it.
Okay.
There's another empty one and another one that stinks really bad, but there's nothing in there.
Should we take the axe with us?
Probably a good idea.
If you're going up the stairs, roll a dex save, please.
I'm gonna put the axe in my.
Oh
bag.
dear.
Oh no.
Gets halfway up the staircase and then starts sliding down.
Wait, is that a full axe or a hatchet?
It's just a wood cutting axe.
Okay.
It's just stat wise, just drag a hand axe into you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna try. Yeah, I'm not gonna treat it as a weapon. It's just going to be a tool.
No, I'm just saying, like, the quickest way of doing it is just drag the hand axe into the character sheet.
Oh,
So if you click the little icon in the top right, type in axe and hand axe should come up. You can just drag that into the sheet.
icon?
Top right, next to the character journal button.
Oh, that icon. Okay, yes.
Yeah, and then just type in axe there and hand axe should pop up, and just throw a bog standard one, drag it into the character sheet.
Hand axe. Plus
that
one
way,
hand
if you
axe.
ever want to attack with it or anything, you've got it's all in there.
Why did I get 2?
Yeah, it's 2 times. I just looked. Kaite slid down the wall, didn't fall off and whatnot with Real attached,
Why did I get 2
and then
hand
seems
axes?
to be struggling to walk upstairs.
Is it supposed to have listed the hand axe twice?
It will do that because it's a thrown weapon. It'll
Okay.
have the thrown version in there as well.
Then no problem.
I usually go back at some point later and
Clean
change
that
it
up, yeah.
slightly. So yeah. So what is Kaite and Real doing for those 4 hours? Is Kaite just going to like nosy at Zoho or something? Is that why she's scrambling up these stairs? Okay. And what is Real doing? If anything? I'm going to get nothing, so after. Okay. Oh, Real's fine getting upstairs. I'll give her another minute to type anything she wants to do, if any value, if feels worth it, or is it just Real does real things?
I think they're checking on Zoho. I'm not sure.
Okay, so you have spectators for your drawings.
Zoho doesn't notice them initially, but after a minute, he looks up and he's like, ah!
There you go. You've got something you can do in character chat again. Conversation with real while drawing. Says I will say that like after prepping, eating the fish and whatnot, you guys like settle yourselves down in the cabin and take your long rest. So you'll be completely reset for next session for all your health and any stamina, exhaustion, and all that. As next time, you'll actually be starting to head into the mountain, over the mountain, through the mountain.
Yay.
And through the woods.
No, it's like if you pay attention to this lovely waterfall and the fact that this bridge is a lot higher up and things.
We're starting to go up in elevation.
Someone fell down the stairs. Failed the dex check. You're heading towards the rapid incline of elevations for your next part of your journey.
But that'll be next time.
And that'll be next time, and we'll end the session here quite nice and neatly.
Alrighty, folks, that's us for tonight. We'll see you guys again next week, Thursday. Tomorrow's stream is canceled because I've got plans. But yes, we'll see you guys next. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week, Thursday, for some Breath of the Wild. Hopefully, Aiden and Zyka will be there to get their stuff done, and we'll be a little bit more focused on getting that done. And we'll see you guys again on Friday, or at least Thursday night, midnight, for Tears of the Kingdom! Woo! And
Raider is still alive.
And we'll see you guys on Saturday for some Tabletop Simulator. We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Bye.